Hello everybody, welcome back to this week's game. We are playing Ashen, Squirrel, Saga with our DM Ben again.
Hey.
And take it away, Ben.
Yeah, okay. If you want to follow me, I'm on Onstild at Twitter. Characters Kai and Dirk, please describe yourselves. And
Okay, well, Kai, he's about 5'10", decent build. He's not really thick. Black hair, human. Or at least you're pretty sure he's human, though he does have dull red eyes. That's kind of not a normal human quality. Currently wearing these nice blue kind of overcoat thing with button on the sides. Got a little flame emblem on the front. It's got little fire motif type things in the backpack thingy. Much nicer clothes than he started out with. He still has his rusty long sword at his side, and he's got two daggers that are kind of like sticking up there. So it kind of looks like a samurai style way of holding it, except he's got daggers instead of short swords. And on his backpack with this little clip, he's got this great big dark wooden sword that he carries, and it's almost as big as he is, I presume. Other notable features is his right forearm has a brand into the skin of the Fire Isles. And he talks with a fake Russian accent, which is how I presume the comic is set.
okay, Dirk.
My character is Dirk Strider. He is a human, male. He might age around the 22 area. 6 feet tall. He's got black hair. He's got blue eyes. A self-proclaimed treasure hunter, although many may call him a thief. Aspires to be a rich, wealthy person by the time of retirement. But then deep down, he's always been kind of good and rather not kill unless he has to. His backpack is filled with holes and singe marks of failed attempts at stealing stuff.
Okay, so the last time we were here in Lishtar, your characters had just been to see the guild master, the mage guild master, Wardell, and you told him about the impending doom of Sephiroth. Yes. And the fact that they're the squirrels, he already knows about the squirrels, but you told him that they're definitely from the evil that is emanating back into the world. He has set up a meeting with Counselor Ignelius, and started, as you were leaving, he started to send out more notes to other powerful mages.
Keep your head.
Keep your head, yes.
Wear an iron turtleneck.
So this is where we zoom back onto you guys. You're being led to Palace by a guard from the Mages Guild.
Alright. And we have palace credentials. Legitimate credentials. Which Kai keeps next to the other credentials.
So you were led to the palace. And it takes, it's getting closer to the night, since you had to spend half a day waiting for your fake credentials. Forged credentials. And you have to wait in a line of people seeing the regent, as the regent is going to see you at the same time as the counselor.
What? I was not told this. What's the regent?
Basically, not quite the king, but he's rules underneath him in a section of land.
What's the king?
Think of your father, the emperor, in charge of everything.
Oh, okay.
So be on your best behavior.
Yes. Well,
Don't burn anything.
he hasn't been my father.
Yeah, I thought I'd mention it in there so you don't start shooting fireballs everywhere.
Okay. No fire. Got it. No fire.
Okay. As you're waiting, roll a perception check.
Yay! Draconic bloodline gives me the ability to.
See.
I got a 13.
I got. This is giving me a second here.
Yep.
23.
Okay. As you're waiting in the waiting room to see the regent and Councilor Ignelius, you, Kai, are off looking at a painting, a very beautiful painting of a unicorn.
What is this?
Ah, it's a mythological horse with a horn. Unicorn.
Okay.
And you, Dirk, you're looking out a window, and as you look out the window, you see an Ashen Squirrel run up to the palace and go in through a little hole.
Okay. Hey, Kai. I just seen another squirrel outside. He went into the palace.
Well, they seem to be everywhere.
Keep your eyes open, I guess.
Okay. Wait. Never mind.
Alright, a little time.
I was going to say permission to use fire if see one of them.
Okay, I keep it to rate of fire, which is small fire.
And I'll use my crossbow.
You're going to take your crossbow out in the...
I would, like, point out, look. Then I'd be like... I'll have the guards look at it, and I'll point at the squirrel, not the guards.
Okay. What kind of crossbow do you have?
I have a light crossbow.
Light crossbow? It's not a hand crossbow?
I think that's what it is, a light one is, isn't it?
Anyway. Anyway.
I think hand is a smaller...
Hand crossbow is a little bit smaller, essentially. It's the one...
Light crossbow is the one that you can fire more rapidly, but still has the...
yeah. But...
doesn't require to, or still requires two hands.
Mine kind of goes in when I'm not using it.
Makes sense.
Okay. You are called by a guard and led into the Great Hall in front of the Regent and Councilor Ignelius. Okay, so... let's look up her name.
Hexica?
Hexica Avenia.
I remembered her first name.
Yay! You get a DM Ben point.
Yay! Can I catch it for anything?
Eventually, yes.
Ooh. Already done it.
Yep. Okay. Hexica is sitting in a chair, nice grand chair, probably not as grand as the actual emperor's chair or king's chair in the capital city. And Councilor Ignelius is standing next to her. Hexica looks like she's wearing a heavy mail armor. Her hair is done up in a kind of lots of little buns and braids that are swirled around. There's a very serious look on her face. She's leaning to one side, looking at you. Councilor Ignelius is a tall, thin man. Has a very funny hat on that you would think rather tall. He's trying to get this whole tall thing going.
Okay. He looks kind of like a spear. I could, like, pick him up and throw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tall and thin.
Tall and thin. Yep.
Guy's going to try not to laugh as he thinks about this.
As you approach, the guards go to their knees. To one of their knees, they bow to Hexica.
Okay. Kai will bow as well, but he doesn't bow the way they bow. He's going to get on his knees, stay hostile, and do the whole like Japanese on the ground.
Okay.
Well, I do the traditional like one knee bow.
Okay. The guards get up and walk to the end of the back to the doors. But positions themselves there.
Okay.
Welcome to Lishtar. My name is Hexka Avenia. I have gotten word from Wordnell that you have some dire information for us.
Yes. I am Kai Shaska of the Fire Isles. And,
I am Dirk Strider.
we're having a slight problem with a old temple in out by a little town called Tulip. There is this ancient, when you try to pronounce the name again, it's Therathra. Is it the DM that's laughing at me, or is it the people in the game that are laughing at me?
No, it's the DM definitely laughing at you.
Okay.
They have no idea.
I'm gonna poke you in the side. Yeah.
Sorry.
You laugh at me. It's like, I don't know if everybody's just cracking up. And it's like, what's wrong with you people?
No, I just love
DM
this.
then likes to make overly complicated names, so that way he'd be like,
Yeah, okay, well.
Exactly.
In order to unseal itself, it is collecting the heads of powerful mages to put on a unsealing device. And thus far, it needs 10 heads, and it only has 2, and it's like out in the middle of nowhere. So I think we're okay for time. But
The counselor starts laughing at you. Do you hear this fictional story that these peasants are telling you?
what is a peasant?
Peasant is you worm.
I
know,
pipe up, be like, didn't you notice the Ashen squirrels that's all over your city?
The what squirrels?
The Ashen.
Ashen squirrels.
All over
There was one that just came into your palace here not too long ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I totally get it. Well, to be fair, we actually came to explain this to your counselor and not the regent, but I think it's important that the regent hears it. And if you don't believe me, that is perfectly fine by me. It is the mage's head that we're trying to keep on. So, technically I did my job.
Ooh. These lives should be thrown in the prison, Regent. They
For
bring...
what? Wasting your time?
Yes, wasting our time with these lies. Ashen squirrels. There's no such thing as an ashen squirrel. You look outside and you'll see just the regular colored squirrels. Ashen.
You getting really defensive, or just, that was it. We can go now.
Hexica is just watching you two, you three, as you exchange. You're not really doing anything, but Councilor Cornelius walks down the steps that they're actually on. I should say maybe they're up on the steps on the throne, whatever. So he walks down the steps and he starts calling out to the guards. Guards, come take these fools and throw them in the prison. Perception checks, please.
It's better. 19.
Crap, 19.
Jeez. Wow. Okay. As he's waving his arms around, you both see that he has a necklace on.
Is it very similar to the one that the kobold had?
It is exactly similar to the one that the kobold was wearing.
I thought so.
How close is the counselor to me?
He's about 10 feet away.
Would I be able to use sleight of hand to remove it real quick?
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'd be like really quick while he's like, "Grr," I'd be like,
You can try that.
Alright.
This would be interesting.
I got 11.
Okay. As he's walking down there, yelling to the guards, and the guards are coming up, you go to try and grab the necklace, but you grab his robe instead. You have him by the robe.
And I'll say,
Unhand me, he yells at you.
Then I grab off the necklace. I have gloves on, by the way.
Oh, dang.
Because I'm a thief, I'm a rogue. I'm not going to be like, oh, bare hands. In this case, there's traps or acid or something. So I rip off the necklace.
Okay. What you can do, let's see, your BMD, or CMB.
CMB?
Yeah,
CMB.
It's your attack for, kind of a special attack.
Combat maneuver bonus.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. Since you have him, he's denied his dexterity, and you reach over and you yank the necklace off, because it's not going to go over his funny tall hat. You yank the necklace off, and he starts screeching at you, "Fool! Give me back that necklace!"
Okay, well, I'll yell at Kai and be like, throw it at him, burn this thing up.
Burn! I heard burn! Right up there.
Okay, well, attack the
Necklace?
yeah, attack the necklace.
Crap. Doesn't have like a tiny bonus.
Mm.
I don't get any bonuses to magic, do I? It's a ranged touch attack.
Well, I don't think it really matters.
Well, okay, as Dirk rips it off and says, "Kai, burn this." Yeah, Kai whips his fingers out very stylishly, and a ray bursts from his fingers, hitting the dangling the necklace that is flowing through the air, and it burns up and lets out this great black smoke. And Counselor Cornelius shudders, goes to his knees. You can see that an illusion has dropped around him, and he has boils and rotting spots on him. And he yells, "Fools!" once again. And
So, does this mean you still think we're lying?
Hexica stands up, and you can see as she walks down the stairs, she has a halberd.
Okay.
She had taken from around the throne. As she gets to the bottom, she grabs Constable Cornelius. "You worm!"
Well, this was all the references to learn.
It's slang here. I'll tell you about it later. It's not the time.
"Traitor!" She kind of looks at him like, she recognized some of the evil magics that were in the necklace. "Guards, take him away." And the guards that had gotten close to you, almost kind of got you, walk around you, grab him, and he says, "You will never take me!" And he starts casting a spell. If you want, you're in close proximity to him, you can attack him and try and interrupt his spell.
Okay. So I would like to punch him in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack, Matt. Dirk.
I'm trying to think of what I want to use, though.
Oh, that's only a 14. Wait. That's only a 15.
Okay.
Try to attack him, or try to try to restrain him.
Attack, restrain, anything. It's essentially you just
So
trying
you're
to...
attempting to interrupt his spell.
19.
Okay.
Plus space attack bonus if you're hitting him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm hitting him with my fist.
Okay.
Base attack bonus is where I keep forgetting on there.
Well, fist is their strength mod plus your base attack bonus. So plus 3 to your 19.
Yeah, so 22.
He's closer.
Okay. So, Kai, you load up and you punch him squarely on the face. Dirk, what were you doing? You were just...
I think I was going to go up and try to suplex him or pull him and knock him over.
Okay. After Kai gives him a good round up on his face, you grab him, flip him over onto the ground, and then Hexa comes up with her halberd and decapitates him.
Oh, figured even though she's not mad technically at us whipping out weapons and
Probably that.
throwing them, yeah.
It's bad enough to set something on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Light some fire. What? Okay.
Something's on fire!
Okay. And now we start a skill challenge.
And we start the skill challenge.
Yep. As she decapitates Ignelius, a bunch of ashen squirrels jump out from hidden places in this great hall. Now you're going to have to try and stop the squirrels one way or another. You can destroy the head. I mean, that would be one of them. You can destroy the squirrels. Essentially, you're going to want to get...
How many successes? How many failures instead of DC?
Let's go 3 and 3. 3 successes or 3 failures. It's going to be a tough one. DC... What do you think?
You
DC?
don't have to tell us the DC.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead.
So we're trying to eliminate the squirrels.
So we roll initiative to see who's casting first.
14.
Who's first?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So the goal is to prevent the squirrels from getting the head,
Mm-hmm.
either via destroying the head or destroying the squirrels.
Yeah, and you can use multiple things. I mean, this is a palace, whatever room. There's, tapestries there on the wall.
We're a palace.
Okay.
Action squirrels everywhere. After the head. Powerful mage.
Yes.
He's probably worth 2. Oh no. Skills challenge. Dirk goes first.
yeah. Okay, so I have how many squirrels are there? Do I just have to attempt to kill the squirrels or try to get rid of the skull?
You can.
We have to have 3 successes then. And
Yeah,
resolve
essentially.
something.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Essentially, just do random crap all around and.
I'm going to attempt to, let's see, does it matter? Just use strength, dex, or anything like that, or my skills?
Well, just describe. Yeah, your strength, dex, your
So
skills,
essentially
and
everything.
attack.
Okay. All right.
At this level, using your skills works. Eventually, gets to the point where your skills are much higher than your attribute modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with using the attribute modifiers.
Okay, so I'm thinking that for my first attempt, I'm going to use acrobatics to jump around and try to kick the squirrels away from the skulls.
Okay.
The skull.
Very nice.
And I get a 13.
These squirrels are pretty agile. They're, as you jump around and try and kick them, they dodge around you. You may get one, but not enough to make much of a difference.
All right, 1 failure.
Okay, Kai.
Right. Well, Kai's a bit further in the back. He wasn't up front to begin with.
Okay.
So there's obviously an issue, but there's squirrels over there and there's squirrels over there, and the only answer is to create, do and intimidate the squirrels by casting a large circle around this area with
Fire.
it's ghost lights
Okay.
to make it look like everything's on fire.
All right. Go ahead.
Because that's what I do.
Nice.
Holy crap! I gotta calculate that.
Okay.
Because I can't math. I guess it is. That's a 25.
Okay. You do really well in your intimidation. The ground around the head and body and Hexica all just light up and look like they're on fire, and the squirrel is shed away from it.
Yay.
Okay.
My turn again.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to try to use my skills and stealth to slip out of the squirrel's sights and try to stomp, kick on him, and anything I can do to abrupt him.
Yep.
Give it sneak attack
I got 20.
Okay. As the squirrels come to try and attack you to keep you away from it, you dodge around a pillar. They look around like, where the hell did you go? And you stomp on a few of them and continue to dodge around the pillars. Looks like you're dancing around, and these squirrels just can't keep up with you.
Okay.
They lose sight of you, and then you stomp on them as you come back around. Okay. So, one more success.
Up in the flames here. Get up to the head. Hold the hand out above the head. Use Arcana to set this thing into a molten pile of was bone and flesh.
Okay.
Please don't set me on fire. Please don't set
That
me
wasn't
on
that
fire.
one.
Okay. So, you go to ignite this head on fire, and you miss totally, and it disrupts your
I tripped over the body.
Yeah, essentially.
And one of the tapestries is now burnt.
Yeah.
One. The thing spreads as it gets further out.
Yeah. Okay.
My turn, huh?
Your turn.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, well, I'm going to probably use my perception to try to predict the movements of the squirrels.
Okay.
And I got a 12.
You try to, dodging around these pillars have made you pretty dizzy, and you have no idea. And the squirrels get to the skull and scurry away with it.
Well, 7 more.
Can we chase after them?
Can you fit in that hole?
Well, if you can't turn me into a jewel and toss me down there.
I thought about that, but I don't have the scroll.
Oh.
Oh, excellent. This is exactly how I wanted it to go. Something like that.
I must suggest beheading is not a good idea anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. And now everything's on fire.
Yeah. So Hexica calls the guards over, and they rip down the tapestry that's on fire, start stomping on it.
Put it out.
Hexica starts slicing up leftover squirrels. So Hexica says she walks back up to her throne and puts her halberd away, grabs her face, kind of like how you're doing there, Davis, and says, "We failed to get the skull."
How do I fail to set things on fire?
Well, you set my tapestry on fire.
So what's the name of what that was?
So how many heads did you say that they need?
They require 10. They had 2.
Oh,
Now they have 3.
Okay, so we still have plenty of time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we got plenty of time unless, we start chopping up people's heads.
And have repeats of that. Great.
To be fair, I thought what you did was pretty cool. It's kind of how we take care of criminals back home.
What was up with that necklace?
We've seen it on a cobalt in the forest outside of Tulip.
Some type of corruption thing.
Yeah. Seems like the longer they wear it, the more corrupt they get, and you can see blisters and boils and stuff on their body.
He was clearly a powerful mage in order to keep away the smell, though.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, I know the moment he got offensive about things, something wasn't right.
Okay.
Not sure what our next course of action is, though.
Well, we'll have to confer with Warnell. He had sent word that he was getting messages to other mages. We may have to add more onto it about these necklaces. And the Ashen squirrels, too. As reward for protecting your regent,
Well,
I go, shh.
you shall be rewarded with much gold.
okay. Well, thank you, sir. Yes?
She nods at you as you say, "Your Highness," and please.
Only the correct word.
please return to Wernell and give him my regards and update him about what has transpired. Yeah.
We'll do that.
Transpired here. So, also, guards take them and get them the reward for good duties for the crown.
We'll bow.
Very deeply. I will go to one knee, bow.
She nods and she snaps her fingers and a little page boy pops up. She starts talking to him. And the guards lead you out and you lead you to the treasury room.
Okay.
And there's a bent over man that, hands you a couple of bags of gold. Well, let's say platinum. Platinum, yeah.
Okay, how much?
Let's see, what's the conversion?
It's 10 gold to a platinum.
So 10 platinum would be 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
There is 70 platinum each bag.
That's a lot of money. I could retire.
I will set something on fire. Convinced.
And the thank you for your service. Give you a special medal also.
Hey.
It says, I did stuff for the crown. For the regent.
Okay.
Regent Saga. They're in little hexagons.
I don't think we'll have any trouble getting past the guards again. Just ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
Oh, so maybe I shouldn't send it home?
Well, not yet, anyway.
Okay.
They show you out, and the guy that from the magic guild that brought you here meets you and brings you back to the magic guild.
Okay.
As you're walking through the guild, hey, you notice that there's a sewer grate, and a little face pops up. Hey, guys,
Yes,
it's me.
I know. You still have brooms for sale?
I have brooms for sale.
If you want advertising, about how much do you sell these brooms for?
Oh, brooms very cheap. Very cheap. Cheapest are cheap.
Ooh, I will make sure to tell people.
Yes. Sell other things too. Potions. Make lots of potions. Everything you buy with the potion, you get a broom.
I don't have a
Better
place
potion,
for-
better broom.
No place for a broom either.
Although I think a broom would be good for a torch for a short period of time.
Oh, yes, we got very fiery brooms here too. Light up fire, light them multiple times. The guard says, "What's keeping you guys?"
Oh, just thinking about brooms. Apologies.
Goodbye.
He's still just sitting there.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. And, you go back to the Mages Guild and to Wernell and inform them of what has transpired.
Well, apparently head mage guy was evil guy, and there was a chopping off of heads, and now the thing that DM laughs at every time I say it has 3 heads instead of 2 heads, and it still needs 10 heads, or it still needs 7 heads, so... Ugh. What is our next course? The library.
The library.
The secret library.
Oh, right, the secret library that I was going to get you. I have a contact. He lives in a very interesting place.
I have a slight question. Does he sell brooms?
Why, yes, he does sell brooms.
Is he a little dwarf?
He is a little dwarf.
I think we've met him before.
I don't know. I mean, all these gnomes are really helpful. I mean, dwarves? Weird.
He is very eccentric. But if he can find, he could help you find the secret library, if anyone could. I picked his brain many times and come up with rooms.
Yeah, we got that.
Well, you'd think with all these rooms, that sewer would be a lot cleaner place.
It is a lot cleaner.
Oh, that's scary. What do you people eat here all the time?
There's a lot of people here.
I need to learn prestidigitation. Don't look at me like that. I mean, like, they're like, look, I can do prestidigitation, make things clean. I says, why you need to make things clean? So I didn't learn about prestidigitation. I didn't know I was going to be going through sewer. I didn't know I was going to have nice clothes. Ever.
Okay.
I'm a farmer.
Well, okay. For your nice clothes, here's a wand of prestidigitation.
Is this going to work like the scroll?
No, this is much easier than the scroll. Here, you can have one too.
Yay.
Kai looks at the wand, like,
Here.
unsure.
He goes to a potted plant and he throws some dirt on you. Wave the wand around at yourself.
Kai does this.
The wand makes a little sound, and you're now clean.
Yay, another gem.
It has many uses, all of them pretty minor. So, he gives you directions to the nearest sewer hole
I think we can find.
that you can find.
Like, you're going to get lost. There's one.
Yeah. The one that would be the closest to Gurgledesh would be back in the market.
Okay.
So I bid you farewell. I'll send updated scrolls on the necklaces to everyone. And we'll start gathering our information.
Very good. Hopefully I can hit something. Because I'm good at hitting things. All this stalking the people in common is difficult.
Good luck. Farewell. He sends you on your way. You go back to the market. Roll a d12.
6.
You find a sewer.
Hey, actually, you find a pile of garbage next to a sewer cover.
So, apparently you like this alley.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I could smell food over there, so I'm always going through this alley. I don't know.
It's really close to the sewer cover that you want to get to. So we'll do it as you go to the sewer cover, you rip it open, and do reel back, and it's a pretty horrible smell, and slowly descend down into the sewers.
Poor criminal need the bigger wand. That's the episode title.
And that's where we'll stop it.
You're ready.